Hello and welcome from the Bristly, stranger. We are looking at something new today. It is definitely early alpha. It's only a demo. It is The Wind and the Wilting Blossom. It's from PickleFeet Games, and I noticed it pop up on Twitter, and just the name PickleFeet Game, that piqued my interest, and as I look closer, it is a turn-based tactical game set in feudal Japan, but with all of the mysticism and mystery. So we will have undead, we will have oni demons, we will have lots of different beasties and phantasms from Japanese mythology. I'm a massive fan of feudal Japan, all of the history, all of the make-believe as well. Really great stuff. Years ago, some friends of mine, we did a D&D campaign set in an Oriental style. It kind of borrowed both from Chinese and Japanese, whereas this is focusing on Japanese culture. But yes, I'm a massive fan of this. If you do fancy a go of this, the alpha demo is free on their website, so I will have a link to that in the description below. That will take you straight there. Download for free. You can donate a couple of bucks if you want. Or if you're feeling super generous and you think this is definitely your kind of thing, they are doing a Kickstarter as well. So there is a link to the Kickstarter in the description as well. That will obviously entitle you to the whole game when it comes out and everything else. Plus it supports a small company trying to get their game made. Now I am going into this completely blind. I've seen a few screenshots, but I don't know how to play the game at all. That's fine. I'm sure we can pick things up. I think there is a tutorial. Let's start a new game and find out. So we can select a leader. They're all blacked out. This is early alpha, so it might be that we need to unlock them. It might be that we just have the one. We can have different layouts, but they're not included. Okay, we need to hire a soldier, and this isn't included in the demo. Fine. We have got two soldiers. I think they're exactly the same. I don't really know what the stats are. Can we go over? No, it doesn't really tell us. Okay, that's fine. Can we click one of these? No, it doesn't seem to. Maybe we can't hire a soldier just yet. I think we can just start game and just figure it out as we go. The world is ravaged by monsters. Takiyasha, the witch, daughter of the traitor Tarara no Masakado, has used her dark sorcery to rekindle his failed rebellion of 20 years ago. Oyataro Mitsukuni, champion and servant to Emperor Suzaku, was there the night she summoned the Gash Adukuru. Mitsukuni had goaded her into revealing herself and fought with the giant skeleton, but was defeated. Just before we continue, I want to apologise for any pronunciation. My dyslexia and my inability to read Japanese certainly will be butchering these names, so I apologise from that, but we will move on. Having failed the Emperor, Mitsukuni fled his cowardice as Takiyasha the witch raised an army of yokai, creatures of nightmare, and began her war. Mitsukuni sought refuge on the island of Yakushima, south of Kyushu, where he wallowed in shame and sake. As despair darkened his soul, a rumour finally found its way to the remote island. The head of Masakado the traitor, still yet on display in Heian Koto, speaks. Who better to know how to defeat Takayashi the witch than her own father? With the promise of redemption and amending his wrongs, Mitsukuni makes his way to the Imperial City. Okay, so we are at the bottom of the map. We need to get to the top, or maybe to the exit actually, I don't know. So this might be a bit of an FTL type of thing. Maybe we just go straight here. I don't really know what to expect. Let's have a look. As the party wanders the street of Kogoshima, they notice a crowd of people gathering in a small square. A hulking, bare-chested foreign man with blonde hair stands in the centre of a large sandy ring, while a smaller Japanese man next to him proclaims in a grand voice, "Who dares challenge the world's greatest fighter?" A drone raises up from the onlookers, but nobody steps forward. So we get a couple of options. Mitsukuni has no interest, he moves away, we ignore it. Mitsukuni accepts the challenge, in which case we lose whatever the top resource is. I assume it's health. The next one requires a soldier, but we can send our soldier to fight instead of us. And the last one requires a shohi, which is a kind of fighting monk, I believe. But of course that requires us not only to have one, but also to lose some health. I think Mitsukuni accepts the challenge himself. Let's see what happens. Mitsukuni steps into the ring and raises his fist. Despite the huge frame, the bigger man moves quickly, dodging the strikes with ease. Just as quickly, he moves from defense to attack, and Mitsukuni drops from a flurry of blows that turn his vision white. Oh, okay. Well, we've lost 2 of that stat. Our inner fire, maybe? Okay, that's fine. But the party praises the bravery of their leader, who, bruised and battered, gathers the party and heads out of the city. I think we might have gained 2 inner fire. So we lost some health, maybe? I think that's what it is. But we've gained inner fire. I can't remember what it was on before. Okay, I should have took more notice. But we can continue on. Okay, so yes, it does seem to have an FTL-style map that we can move around and have various encounters, which is very good. We could go up to the forest, we could go to the next town over. The shrine, maybe we can hire a monk there? I don't know. Yeah, let's go to the other city and see what we find there. The party walks through a wide open valley, a cool breeze swaying the grass around them. A slender elderly man ambles slowly down the road past the party. The breeze suddenly picks up and dozens of papers fly out of the man's pack. So we only have one option. The party chases down the elderly man's papers. It's the right thing to do. Okay, so the event continues, but we also get a little bit of tutorial information. We have obtained a XP scroll. We can consume these by opening the party window. I assume that is the inventory. And clicking on the XP scroll next to any party member. Okay. As a party member ranks up, they gain abilities and bonuses to stats. Okay, that sounds very good. So we can use that to upgrade our guys. Yeah, let's have a look at what the elderly man has to say if we help him. The elderly man chuckles as the party leaps and dashes to and fro, attempting to gather paper from the competing wind. Finally, most of the papers are retrieved, and as the party attempts to return them to the man, he smiles simply. "Watching you dance for those papers put me in a magnificent mood. Please keep them." He chuckles to himself again and ambles off. So we know this is XP scrolls. We have gained 2 of them. Excellent. So I think before we move on, we have actually got a shop here. I don't know whether we've got any money though. Okay, let's look at our inventory. So we've got some weapons. We have got a scroll here. We have got our 2 guys. Okay, that sounds fine. Do you know what? We will use a scroll on him. It just adds 1. Well, we haven't had any battles. Do you know what? Let's keep the other for now, just in case we're like 1 off. That would be really good. So we are going to ignore the shop. I don't think we've got any money. Let's continue this way. The party encounters a group of yokai feeding on the remains of some local villagers. They charge at the party, eager for a fight. So we have only one option: prepare for battle. I believe the yokai are like undead. We're about to find out though. Let's look at the battle. Okay, before we start, we've got the little tutorial pop-up. Very good. We get 1 attack action and 1 move action, but we can use them in any order. Brilliant. I do hate it when your attack ends your turn. We take it in turns, obviously in turn-based combat. I imagine there will be an initiative track. Armour is always damaged before health. Well, okay, that's fine. Armour replenishes between combats, but health doesn't. We've got to find a different way to regenerate that. Okay, that's fine. Enemies always attack the closest player unit. Okay, that's fine. If there are multiple units, it's the biggest threat. I don't really understand what that is, but I guess we'll figure it out as we go. So in the map, we've got some stones here. Is that going to block our movement? We've got a move of 3 with all of them, an attack of 1. Looks like they've got 3 health and 2 move. Okay, I think what we do, we'll move up. We can't attack with him. We're going to move here. We are going to move here. They've only got 2 movements, so they can't get in. So we're going to end the turn. Okay, that is fine. This guy here can move up and attack this guy. Excellent. So there's just 1 damage. Okay, that's fine. We can move and attack for 2. Excellent. So that's him dead, and we've dropped a coin. We'll move up and attack this one. Now, we are in range of this one, so we are going to get some back. But our units have got 2 armour on soldiers and 5 armour on our hero. Excellent. End the turn. Yeah, move up. We take a damage. That's fine. He couldn't move far enough. Okay, that's fine. We can do our attack first. That's killed him. Let's move to the gold. That does collect it. Excellent. In that case, we'll move to here, collecting the gold, and attack him for 1. This guy will move round, leaving room next time, and hit. We're going to take some attacks, but our armour can take it. Health is going to be the problem. You are attacking here. You are attacking this guy. Yep. Yeah, do you know what? We'll just go and get the gold, because you can move up and do the last attack to kill him. Excellent. Do we pick up the last gold? End turn. Yeah, victory. I think we picked it up. I'm not entirely sure. So, back on the world map, we got some food, we got some inner fire, and we got ammunition, is this? I don't know. In fact, yes, it is. We can mouse over them. Look at that, Kai. Yes. Inner power. And is this one food? Yes. Of course, mouse over it. A tooltip. Why not? So we do have some money now. I'm going to quickly check the inventory. Well, I can't see any XP from the fight, and I can't see any money. That's fine. Maybe the money that we picked up is actually the food and the ammunition. We will go to the shop though, just to have a look at what's there. Okay, yeah, we approach the merchant to browse the wares. Okay, so there is a katana in the shop. It costs 50. Ah, this is money. Right, so if we bounce over here. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. So we've got some warriors. They're basically farmers. I don't know if we can hire them or not. We can buy food. This is like fuel in FTL. I'm kind of working out how to play this now. Very good. So scrolls, they cost 3 each. They've got 2 of them. That won't level anyone up. That's fine. Farmers, are they a ranged unit? Can we look? No. We've got a charm for quick reactions. And a bountiful harvest, but they're too expensive. Do you know what? I think what we're going to do, we're going to buy a farmer. Yes, they go in here. It is a melee attack, but that is fine. At least we've got extra attacks now. I am going to buy the scrolls, leaving us with 8 money. I am going to buy 2 food. We can always pick up some more money. Do you know what? I bet if we do have a monk, we'll have to pay money. Never mind. Okay, it's a learning curve, isn't it? Let's come out of the shop. So we can only go back the way we came. We also have another tutorial pop-up. So as we travel, the witch is also travelling. So anyone that has played FTL, they will know that the rebels chase us down to get us. So the witch is doing a similar thing with her forces. As you can see, the dark area moving at the bottom of the map. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that they have reinvented and reimagined that idea. I love FTL. I love Japanese mythology. This is a brilliant fusion of the two. Back to the map. I think we're not going to go to the shrine. It's going to cost us money. Let's just continue on. Yeah, it's another battle. That is fine. It's more bad guys. I should imagine it's just some skelly bobs again. Yes, and here's our farmer now. We've got 4 of them. They are exactly the same. They're moving 2. Our farmer only moves 2 as well. Okay, so they're going to be moving 2 to here. Let's move up. So we are definitely getting in, but not getting attacked. Yeah, that should be fine. End the turn there. Oh, misjudged that one straight away, and we've lost our armor. Alright, that's fine. Let's do a hit, and we will move off. We can do a hit here as well. This guy is still close enough to get him. Alright, that is a mistake. We will move. We won't move just yet. What we're going to do is move him to here and kill this one. Can we move through friendly units? Yes. So if we go to here, our vulnerable guy can't be got. Let's move up. The farmer only has health and not armor. He has more of it. Okay, that's fine. We're going to give them a go. Going for our hero. That is okay, actually. Move 3 here. Get an attack. Kablam. Excellent. Now, if we move to here, we can get an attack on that one. The farmer moves up and gets an attack. Not get it. We'll do it on there. You move in and get an attack on that one. Blam. Excellent. We'll end the turn at that. Okay, they both attack our leader because he is the biggest threat, of course. Right, we'll go and get that money. We will attack with the farmer. Blam. We will go and get that money just in case it disappears. I'm not entirely sure, but there's the kill. We can even move on to that money. Brilliant, we're up to 18. End. And we have got more food, more kai, more ammo, and more scrolls. Excellent. I think we've definitely got scrolls. I think we've definitely got enough scrolls for a level up now. So let's go to the inventory. So yes, I think we'll just use them all on our leader. That has given him more health. Very interesting. Okay, so it might be worth leveling up our soldiers. We'll leave it for now though until we get enough scrolls to do it straight off. I think we are going for the gorge now. We're going to ignore the shop. We've got some money, but yeah, that's fine. Or do we? No. Yeah, let's go for the gorge. Right. Night has fallen and the weary party approaches a sizable town, but we smell burning wood, and townsfolk are clamouring to get out of the burning buildings. The flames rise higher, but people are trapped, and there's the sound of crashing timber. We can leave them to it, or rush to their aid. Well, I think Mitsukuni is a hero. He is looking for redemption. He would rush to their aid. Closing in, he realised confusion grips the townfolk. The lack of organisation is astounding. If they do not act quickly, the people trapped inside will die and the whole town will burn. So, organise a bucket chain. Crash through the front door of the burning building, or if we have a ninja, we know where the cries are coming from. Running into a burning building is a mental thing. I never advise it. Do you know what? I've done fire marshal training for my work, and the training says do not go into a burning building unless you have got all the equipment and you are a trained firefighter. But Mitsukini, he is a hero, so he's going to crash through the door and save the people. Okay, so he lost a bit of health, but we got 2 food. Cries are coming from the 2nd floor. The stairs are blocked and a heavy beam has fallen. Heave the beam aside. Mitsukuni is badly burning his hands, so we lost the health. But we are given some supplies by the townsfolk in thanks. So our food has gone up, but we did lose a health. And health is harder to regenerate. Okay, that's fine. There must be like some kind of instant to allow us to heal up. We are going to move on for now. We could go back for the map, but this dark area is creeping up. So, we are just going to head across the mountains. Okay, there has been a large battle here. Massive group of soldiers have been fighting against the yokai. The battle was some time ago, but we could search it for supplies. Now, if we ignore it, we're obviously having 0 risk. We are quite far away from the dark area. I think even if we're attacked, it will still be worth it. We need those supplies to continue on. And as I suspected, a group of yokai ambush us. Fair enough, we fight them. Okay, they go first because we were ambushed. Alright, that's fine. I think... yeah, we move down. Smash this guy. He's going to come in and hit us in the armour. That is fine. We will attack there then. You come down. It will move in, but it will attack the high priority target. We're going to move you to there. End turn. That's fine, actually. We can move him up to here. The attack. Wow. They are now 2 away. That's fine, because we can attack this boy, killing him. We will move to here. Hopefully he can tank the damage for us. The farmer can get the coin, the other guy can go and get the other coin. We do need to get the money. That is the end of this turn. Mitsukuni is tanking the damage. He can only do a bit more though. But we will only need 1 more turn, I think. This soldier comes in and takes out that guy. The farmer can come in and take a hit on him. The other soldier doesn't need to move really, but we'll move him up just in case. Yeah, another hit on our armour. That is fine though. Move to there, get the coin, do an attack here, and get the coin. Excellent, all done. That is another victory. Okay, so after the battlefield, we've got more food, more kai, and more ammunition. Ammunition would be good if we had something that used it, but obviously while we're building it up, that is fine. It just means we're building a stockpile. So we could go elsewhere, but I think we move to the exit. Yes, it is a new map. The story continues. But do you know what? I think this is a good place to leave it. Now, all things considered, this is just a little alpha demo. Alright, some of the animations are a bit one step, but do you know what? I don't mind that. This is a free demo. It is a complete game. You can definitely see that. There is a lot of good writing in there. A lot of good writing that I am butchering with my pronunciation, but never mind. I think we've played enough of it now though to understand the basics. We are obviously using food up every turn. I've not really kept an eye on it. I imagine every time we move, we use food. Do we use 1 food per person or just 1 food for the entire group? I don't know. I'll have to have a look at that. The scrolls, yeah, we know what they do. We've not really found a use for kai yet, but we're building that up, and ammunition, exactly the same. We're building it up. If we do need it, it's there. Money, we understand what that's for now. Obviously, fighting that big strong stranger, it cost us money to go into the fight. So if we'd have won, we probably would have been able to get more money. But you know what? I like these little adventures. They give you a little bit of story. Okay, after you play it a few times, you will recognise the story. But that's fine. It kind of comes up in a random order and makes a different story. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. If you guys have enjoyed it, and if you do want to see some more, I'm quite happy to play this. I've really enjoyed it. So if you leave in the comments, do some more of this, Bristly, I'll know I need to do some more of this. Of course, if you got anything else you want to say in the comments as well, it is always great to hear from you. And of course, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help the channel out. We've had quite a few new subscribers recently, and I'm really grateful for all the support. But with that aside, I've been the Bristly Stranger. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we will see you next time.